I picked from my garden.
My vegetables.
Now, first one is a black futsu.
And futsu.
Got a little...
Like little...
scrap.
It's making...
Yeah, say hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
Yeah.
Me too, little.
Should we name him Tim Squash? Or...
Works for me.
They're pear.
Okay.
Pear squash. That's a good name. It's an apple cucumber. You do eat it raw. You just have to take the skin off.
Yeah, the skin off. Don't eat it like this.
Orange.
You have to
Smell
cut
it.
Layers.
Smells like garden.
I have squash, lots of cucumbers, and some patty pan squash, as well as pumpkins, also known as black fusu. It's very nice to grow. Not only does it help you eat healthier, but I'm even using some of my harvest for decoration just to celebrate the harvest season. What?
You got pumpkin on the ground over there?
Yes, sir. Okay, so the pumpkins were jet black. I'm doing some repotting today. My baobab tree fell over and it lost a root. Look how thick this root was. It looks like a little mouse tail. It still had some root left over. I'm hoping it recovers. It looks a little sad. You know, the leaves are kind of hanging down, a little yellow. I'm hoping it doesn't go into shock. Just going to have to give it a bit of TLC and hope it recovers. But I got some other plants that didn't quite grow over to the size that I needed them for spring. And you know, fall's coming. It's about to get cold out here, so I'm just putting them in different pots. I'm going to see if I can grow them inside and prepare for that. And I probably will actually start potting some more kale. And this is my dragon fruit I had for a while. I think it's growing out of this little pot. It's time to go into a bigger pot and stake it up a little better. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know very many people who grow these from seeds. Usually everybody I see who has them has these large cuttings or large pieces. So it's just something I'm going to have to throw my gloves on and just get into. So y'all wish me luck. Most everything that was going to do something in the garden has already done it. All my cucumbers, all my squash, things like that have already fully flourished and fruited, and we're eating them every day. But this gourd here is taking its time, and I'm hoping that it can go ahead and bear fruit before Halloween. Right here is my apple gourd. It's coming in slowly, but it looks like it's coming in. I love gourds. They're always fun. My kids love them too. So hopefully I'll be getting some this year. If not, I'm going to be so disappointed because that's a whole lot of vinyl waste. And I'm trying to make sure it doesn't grow over to my neighbor's side because I like to keep everything. I got more stuff over here. And just a little bit of basil left. This looks like it was pretty root bound. So I'm definitely going to give it at least 75% more space to grow. And hopefully it'll do well. But it only had a little bit of soil to work with. And it's been like that for about 2 years. This is today's harvest. I have a small backyard. I have squash, lots of cucumbers, and some patty pan squash, as well as pumpkins, also known as black fusu. It's very nice to grow. These are some of the most prolific things that I have, the cucumbers and the squash. It only takes about a month for squash to produce from a plant. And it takes about 2 months for the cucumbers to start. But even like one cucumber plant can put out like 10 pounds of cucumbers. So it's well worth it to have a nice little backyard garden. These are my scragglers, which they didn't get to their full size or full potential before October or harvest season, so I'm going to just try to see if I can grow them in a house. Alright, I got it repotted now. I'm hoping that this will give it more of an opportunity to grow. I did not realize how tightly wound up those roots were in that little itty bitty pot, and I complained forever about how slow it is at growing, but I wasn't giving it the opportunity. I put some dry soil at the top, a little bit of moist soil at the bottom. The reason why is because all I had a lot of was the moist soil, but with cactuses, when you repot them, you don't want to water them for a while. So since I did have some dry dirt around, I put that, you know, between the moist, so that it doesn't, you know, just go into shock or get too much water or anything. So it'll have time to adjust, and when it is ready for that water, it will dig deeper towards the bottom of the pot. Hopefully. I don't, you know, this is my dragon fruit that I've had for a while, so it's the last one I have left. And I had it for like 2.5 or 3 years, something like that, maybe 4, I don't know. I've had it for a while, so I'm kind of learning as I go with this one.